everybody, it's Katie. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and join the family. So today we are going to be talking about how to love yourself 101. And I have little notes on my phone, so if I do look down, it's because I'm looking on my phone for the notes. But let's just start off with a little background about me. So I've always pretty much had insecurities, depression, and anxiety throughout my high school life up until now, but I've found a way to deal with it and learn to love myself regardless of how I'm feeling. And the way I did that was to pretty much just focus on me and do whatever I had to do to make myself genuinely happy. And where I messed up when I was younger was trying to find happiness in other people and other relationships. And I've come to a conclusion that regardless of how many relationships you've been in and regardless of how many you're going to be in, if you can't learn to love yourself first, then you can't love that significant other or find the happiness within them because you aren't happy within yourself. So I've struggled with that pretty much my entire life. One of my greatest fears was or is going to end up being alone, and that scares me to just think about that. So what I do to deal with that, or what I did to deal with that problem, was to simply just pour out my happiness and pour out all of my love and joy to everyone else around me and not worrying about how I was feeling. As long as everyone else was happy around me, then that's all that matters. But I've grown so tired and so exhausted of upkeeping with everyone and making sure everyone's okay. I've decided to put myself first, and I've decided to do things that benefit me, because this is my life at the end of the day. It's your life at the end of the day. You're here for a reason. I'm here for a reason. We all have a purpose to be on this earth. And it's not people pleasing. I know some people are very into people pleasing, but I've kind of fiended off of that, and I've just been pleasing myself. And here are, I think I have 5 ways, maybe 5 ways or 4 ways to just make sure that you are truly and genuinely happy and comfortable in your own skin. So the first thing I normally do is a self-care routine. So for me, I had a lot of insecurities about my looks, and I had a lot of insecurities about the way I used to talk, because I grew up around African Americans most of the time, so I kind of picked up their lingo, and it kind of grew on to me in the way that I talk. And when people look at me and I'm not a specific skin color, I shouldn't be talking the way I should be talking. So that kind of made me super insecure about how I talk, because first of all, I'm loud, energetic, outgoing, and fun, and always joking around. That's just me. But sometimes people take offense to that, and people feel intimidated by it, and they just like to break me down some way, somehow, because I don't know why, they just do. It's stupid. But yeah, so I just found a self-care routine of making sure that I am healthy inside and out. Even though I eat like shit, I try and balance it out with salads and stuff here and there, and make sure that I cook instead of buy fast food and stuff, because I know what's going in my meals. And even though it's time consuming and stuff, I'd rather know what I'm eating than eating stuff that's not good for my body. And then I also like to do this skincare routine that I put on a clay mask, and then I use this gel moisturizer and then I lotion up and make sure like if I have any like acne or anything, I take care of it. But if you guys want that skincare routine, go ahead and comment down below and I'll probably do a video about it if you guys want that. Yeah, but I like to get my nails done because when my anxiety kicks in, I'm a huge nail biter. So when I bite my nails, when it's like this, it doesn't affect me. And I do break it because I play sports and I already broke 2 and I have a tournament tomorrow, so we'll see if I break any more. That's the only reason why I haven't fixed it yet. But yeah, so I like to get my nails done. I like to thread my eyebrows. I like to do the skincare routine, and then also do like sheet masks every week or once a week, so that my skin is always hydrated. It is winter. We're living in Portland. It's windy, rainy, cold. That makes my skin super dry, so I always want to make sure that my skin stays moisturized. And then the second one is set yourself up for success, which is pretty much doing like mini goals per week. Even though we have like our career goals and like all these like big goals that we're trying to reach, sometimes you tend to fail. So if you do mini goals like do your laundry this week, or go work out 3 times this week, or start meal prepping, just something that you know you can reach within that week, it'll make you feel like you can accomplish a lot rather than focusing on one. Like for me, my nursing career, I've been going at it for ages and I haven't had any luck. I'm getting closer and closer as the years go by, but I still feel like a failure. So in order for me to counteract that, I just do daily goals that I'm like, okay, I don't want to go to school, but if I do, then I can learn more and understand the subject better to prepare me for the exams. You know, just little stuff like that. You got to find a way to motivate yourself and find a way to do the things that you love. And there's going to be trials and tribulations of what you are going to want and not want to do. So it's just a little bit of testing stuff here and there. But other than that, just set up mini goals that you know you can reach within that week or within that 2 weeks, something. It's just something that will make you feel good towards the end of the week. Like, hey, I did what I had to do and that felt fucking amazing. So that's number 2. Let's go to number 3, and it's positive self-talk. This may sound like it's super easy to do, but let me tell ya, it's not. When you deal with insecurities, when you deal with depression, and when you deal with anxiety all the time, your mind is never ending. Like even when you try to sleep, your mind is always thinking no matter what. And most of those thoughts are negative. They're always like, for me, as an example, for my nursing career, I always think like, damn, I can't even pass the prereqs. So why should I even be a nurse? Why am I putting all my time, blood, sweat, and tears into a career that I'm not even good at? I mean, my skill-wise is there, but mentally, I can't, like the thought process of trying to learn all this stuff is not for me. Like I feel like I cannot succeed, but I flip that by saying, hey, you've worked your way up until now. You only need a few more prereqs and then you're on to nursing school. Regardless of how long it takes, you will become successful and you will get the career that you want. So you always have to think like, oh shit, I gotta stop it. But yeah, I had to check on the meat and the food. So yeah, so positive self-talk, you always would want to try and flip the way you talk. Like negative talk, example, I don't want to go to school today. It's just only one class for a couple hours. I don't even listen to what he says. I'm just in that class surfing the web, blah, blah, blah. But if you think like, okay, if I go to class, maybe I can learn something new. Maybe I can see it from a different perspective or a different point of view from what the professor is saying compared to how I view things, and finding different ways to learn the same thing helps you remember better. So as long as you positive self-talk, I love myself, I look good in my own skin, I don't care what anybody says, I'm not here to impress anybody. I'm here to just share with you guys my thoughts on this topic, because I know I'm not the only one that has ever encountered this problem. It's a worldwide problem, and it's just sometimes people don't realize that they're doing all these things for others and not themselves. So it's just good to have a little knock on your door and wake you up for reality. Okay, and the last but never the least is pretty much take yourself on a date. And this may seem weird, and people are, for some reason, they feel very weird when they do stuff by themselves. I know how that feels. It's like awkward, right? Like if you want to go watch a movie and you're by yourself and you're walking into the movie theater and you see like a group of people and you're just by yourself, you're like, wow, I'm such a fucking loser. Where are my friends at? No, you don't think like that. You're just like, psh, I can watch this movie by myself and not have to worry about talking to other people, and I could just enjoy the popcorn and not have to share it, blah, 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 blah. You have to positive self-talk to take yourself on a date. And taking yourself on a date doesn't simply mean like go out, eat dinner by yourself or something. I mean, you can if you want. I do that sometimes because I am comfortable doing that now. But you just gotta step out of your boundaries sometimes and just try it. Because sometimes eating alone by yourself, watching a movie by yourself, going to get your hair, nails, toes done by yourself, it's pretty relaxing and it's pretty like chill. Like you don't have to worry about other people, you don't have to worry about conversing with other people. You just are literally there to work on you, to do what you want to do. And if that feels awkward at first, I promise you towards the end of you trying it, you're gonna be like, I'm gonna do that more often because I don't like people. And then you're gonna learn to love yourself, and then you're gonna learn that not everything that people say will affect you how it affected you a couple months back or a few years back, you know? So as long as you just stand up and work on yourself, then you will always work towards loving yourself even more. And most of those insecurities, and anxieties will go away on its own. Like the saying, time heals wounds. Time heals most wounds. So as long as you let time do its thing and you trust it and you work every day at getting better at loving yourself, then I promise you, I mean, I shouldn't say I promise you, but I promise you, you will feel more comfortable in your own skin, and you won't even have to look for the love of your life, because fate and destiny is meant to happen. So somebody random will just fall into your laps, and you're just gonna be like, damn, this all planned out pretty well. Whatever I did to get to where I am today, I'm gonna keep on doing it. So yeah, that's pretty much my spiel on how to love yourself 101. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below if you guys want any other types of videos, any other how-tos, or any other advice, or any type of makeup videos or reviews, whatever you guys want. I will try my best to do them for you. All right, see you guys later.